Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am Bill. This is Senior Talking Walks. We're still in our guitar series. Today, by popular demand, remember I said I do read y'all's comments and I really appreciate that. I try to read everyone. I try to reply to everyone. But you guys want to hear a little bit about my strumming techniques, all right? So this video is going to be devoted to that. I'm going to teach you Bill's famous 5 different strumming techniques. They're really the only ones I ever use. And I could play literally thousands of songs with just these 5 simple techniques. They're very easy. Remember, this channel is all about being easy, playing easy songs. Hopefully you've seen a lot of my videos already, and you can see that we just take a couple of chords at a time. We're playing songs that have 3 chords, 4 chords. There's one coming up that even has 2 chords. We try to make it as easy as I can. And these chords that we're playing are easy chords, C and E and D, the basic chords. But today, it's all about the strumming, okay? It's all about strumming techniques, okay? We continue to spend a lot of time talking about the chords and pushing down and the thumb behind the neck and all those things. I'm gonna continue to do that. But today, let's talk about the strumming techniques. Remember I said I have 5. These are Bill's famous 5. I need to trademark these. I need to copyright these because they're just mine. I just kind of came up with them. But I mean, everybody does maybe the same thing, maybe a version of it. Mine may be a little bit different, but you might have noticed in some of the videos I have some different things that I do, okay? So I'm going to talk about just that single strum, that very single strum where you're just hitting it one time while you're singing. And here's a song by Nancy Sinatra and Lee Hazelwood. Back a long time ago. It was a very popular song in the 70s, I believe it was. And you can do this single strum. I'm actually going to use this as a hybrid in a strumming technique in just a few minutes. But for right now, it's just the single, 1, 2, 3. Strawberries, cherries, and an angel kiss in spring. Da 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 da, single strum. Dun 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 da 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 dun dun. Just single strum, single strum. Very easy. You'll use that a lot. Most of the time, I'll see it as a hybrid, and I'll be doing that, and then I'll go into something else, which we're going to show you in a minute. But don't feel bad about just learning it that way. Just single strum. Now remember, on some of the chords that we've learned, you'll be strumming all 6 strings. Like E, for instance, we're going to be using all 6 strings. That A minor that I did just a minute ago, you'll do number 5 through 1. Like we've talked about when we learned this chord. If we're going to be doing D, you're only going to be using 4 strings. Single strum, single strum, single strum. All right. I won't really claim that is one of my famous techniques. That's actually been around for a long time. This is the single strum, okay? So I'm going to start out by using what I call the pickler's flow. And this is where you purposely pick out several little notes as you're strumming, okay? If you remember the House of the Rising Sun video that I did with you guys, this has been a while back, but that strumming is something like this. It's look at my hand. I'm just picking out it. I could go up all the way up to E. Doesn't really matter. You're just kind of randomly picking a note. There is a house in New Orleans. Da 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 da. I'm just picking and strumming. It actually is a strum, but it's kind of, you're picking, but you're hitting all the notes because that's the way you're getting the bass, the mid strings, and the high strings. But you're just getting them all. Look at my hand. If you wanted to just go into you could go into the regular single. You could go into the single from there. I call that picker's flow. Maybe some of you would rather call it pickler's flow. Maybe pickleball flow. Picker's flow, okay? Picker's flow. You're just picking notes, okay? It's so easy. You're just doing anything you want. There's no right or wrong way, folks. There's no wrong or right way to do this. You're just picking notes. Make sure you got the chords right. Your fingers down on the chords, right? So you don't get any of this. You don't want that. Make sure you got the chords right, but then you get. See what I mean? Because you're getting the bass, you're getting the mids, you're getting the highs, whatever you want to do. That's called picker's flow. Play around with that with some of the chords that we've learned, okay? That's number one. Number two is what I like to call the country snap. All right, so the country snap is where you pick out, as I said, you pick out the bass note, and then you can do it a couple of different ways. You can do it as a regular strum. Strum, pick, strum, pick, strum, pick, strum. Remember the old song, Skeeter Davis, The End of the World? Why does the sun go on shining? Why? Da da da. Beat, pick, strum, pick, strum, pick, strum, pick. Now you can also do it a different way on that same thing. You're still doing the bass, but you can do the, look at that. Boom, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Pick, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Pick, pick, pick. Why does the sun go on shining? Why pick, da 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 da, pick. See what I mean? You can just hit that one little bass, and it just gives it that much better feel that you're keeping up with the beat. Boom, ba da 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 da, down, pick, down, up, down, up, down, pick, down, up, down, up, down, pick, down, up, down, up, down, pick. Why does the sun da 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 da? Same thing, pick. Da 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 da. See, isn't that cool? That's called the country snap. That's my version, my name, country snap, where you're kind of just snapping at it. You're hitting that one and you're, okay? Country snap, country snap. And with the country snap, like I said, you can go to the single stroke. Why does the sun go shining? Why does the sea? What a pretty song. I'm going to do that song for you in a couple of posts here. That's such a pretty song. It just reminded me. I'm going to do that. I like that song. So, and it's real easy too. There's only like 3 or 4 chords to that one as well. Okay? And I'll actually teach you some of that strumming when we do that. So the country snap. You're just kind of snapping at it. Okay? You got that? Let me see a show of hands. Okay, show of hands, everybody. Y'all, you got that? Okay. You're shaking your head. Yeah, okay. Well, you still may need to practice a little bit. Okay? So what have we seen? What have we seen? We've seen the single strum. Nothing fancy. Nothing fancy. This should be the very first thing you learn. Don't worry about strumming too much. Remember, it's all about the chords, folks. All about the chords. I don't need this pick. Look at this. You want that softer feel? Don't swallow your pick. It could come out wrong. Look at this. Single strum. Look at my thumb. I'm just doing a strum. What if I want to use my fingers? That doesn't taste very good. But for those of you who don't really want to use the pick, then go ahead and use that. Now, not even going to get into the actual guitar, using your fingers a lot, right now. That's a whole different technique. I've learned a little bit about that, but I kind of like the pick myself. But then sometimes, look at the difference. Look at the difference of that sound. Listen to that. This is a G chord with the pick. Hear that clicking in the beginning, which is okay. Listen to this. Ooh, soft, almost like a ukulele. Still do it the same volume. It's that clicky clackety. That's why they call these. This is called a pick guard, so that you don't scratch up your guitar so much, because as you're going down like this, constantly hitting that, and it makes noise sometimes. You'll hear me do that sometime, make some noise on the pick guard, okay? We've learned single strum, and we have learned pickler's flow, pickleball flow, okay? And we've also learned country snap, okay? You got those? Country snap is something that you can use a lot. There's a lot of different ways that you can use this. So here's my famous choo-choo train strum. Say that 3 times. Choo-choo train strum, okay? So you'll remember this song. Da 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 da. Ah, who got it? Who got it? Yeah, that's right, Mrs. Robinson. Great song from Simon and Garfunkel. Boy, but they're all over that choo-choo train. I don't know where. I don't know what they call it. They stole it from me. But that is my famous choo-choo train that I use all the time. Boom, 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 down, up and down, boom. That's it is. Boom, boom, boom. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Do do do. Oh, I love that song. We're gonna get that here soon, very soon. I'm gonna get that. So that is the choo-choo train. All right, that's it in its standard form. You can play that, and you can use that in so many songs. Okay. Now let's go forward and show how the choo-choo train can be used as a hybrid. It can be used in conjunction with a lot of different things, all right? So remember the song Summer Wine, Nancy Sinatra and Lee Hazelwood. Remember that? Great song. Starts out in A minor, but it's a single strum. Strawberries, cherries, and an angel kiss in spring. Da 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 da. Strum, single strum. And then the song goes into the boom, boom, boom. Strawberries, cherries, and angels kiss in spring. Da 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 da. Look at that. Look at that. That's the hybrid. It started off in the very beginning, single strums. Strawberries, cherries, and an angel kiss in spring. Da 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 da. That's the beginning, and then it goes boom, 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 boom. Strawberries, cherries, and angel kiss in spring. Da. Isn't that cool? The hybrid. You go into the single strum, right on into the choo-choo train. Single strum, right on into the choo-choo train. Isn't that cool? All right, so let's recap. We have done, number one, we did the single strum, right? The strum, strum, strum. Then we did the picker's flow. Remember? Where you just go anywhere you want, okay? Then we did the country snap. You could do it, remember, you could do it with single, or you could go up and down, boom, 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 hitting that bass note. That was the country snap. Then we did the choo-choo train, the standard choo-choo train, where it's just all the time. Boom, 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 boom. All right, this last one is incredibly simple. I call it the Bill standard, and it's just up and down. It's just the up and down. We've told you I've shown you the single strum down, but this is just the up and down. Simple. You can do it at any speed you want. Slow. Like this. How about this? Skeeter Davis, The End of the World. Why does the sun go on shining up and down, up and down, up and why does the sea rush to show up and down, up and down, and up and down? See how easy? Just up and down. Now you could do it fast. You could do it to so many. Up and down and up and down and up and down. You can really transition from some time of going from up and down to maybe the country snap. Boom. Or you can just keep going. Now what if I wanted to do End of the World a little bit faster like that? Why does the sun go on shining? Why does the sea rush to show? Look at that. Just up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down. I am putting notice I am doing a little bit of more of a downbeat, but you don't have to do that. Notice what I was doing there? You could either just do the straight up and down, but you want to put a little more emphasis on the downbeat. Boom. Why does the sun go on shining? Why does the sea rush to shore? See how that works? How about that? 5 easy strumming methods that if you watch my videos, you've noticed that I do the same ones in every single song. I maybe do it a little differently. May do a country snap. I may do the choo-choo train. I may do a combination. Dun, 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 dun. And then I just do the standard up down. Little emphasis on the down. Does the sun go on shining? How about that? How about that? Now, as I said at the very beginning of this video, I really don't want you to get too hung up on the strumming. But since I've had so many comments about strumming, I thought, well, I'll go ahead and put one out there so you guys can start working on that at the same time. Remember, it's all about the chords. You'll hear me say it over and over and over again. You learn 3, 4 chords, you can play hundreds of songs. The strumming can come however you want to do it. You can do it with the pick, you can do it without the pick, either way. You can do it like this, where you're just using your thumb. And you can do these same things. With your thumb, or you can use your fingers. I actually like to use the pick a lot better. So, if you learn the chords, and then you learn a few of these strumming patterns, you're gonna be great, okay? Hey, drop me a comment below. Let me know how you like this. Let me know how you're progressing with with these strums, and absolutely please subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. I appreciate all y'all's comments. It's been great. I try to read every one of them and get back to you. So until next time, love you guys. Keep the comments coming in, and I'm going to keep giving you some great content, mainly some 60s stuff. Beginners, seniors, got some great stuff coming your way. See you later.